was the only one. Wheeler. No one else believes me.
Honey, of course we do. We may be upset, but we're not crazy. And you wouldn't try to murder a man in cold blood, I know that.
Rena.
Mom.
And he just made a mistake, that's all. Now, I'll get Stryker right over here and he'll clear up this nightmare once and for all.
You're turning against me?
Iris.
You were here. You saw my husband fall. This is his blood, Rena. This is his blood on you. Now, you will not defend this animal.
Now, wait
He
a minute.
You told me Justin was dangerous. You told me not to trust him, that he hated Alex.
Yes, I did, but hating and shooting in the back are two different... Well, I just don't believe that he fired that shot, no more than Alex does.
I will crush you. I will spend every breath I ever draw in doing it. You're going to find me guilty of all the things Alex was innocent of. Oh, you think you understand revenge?
Honey, you're talking wild. You're talking...
You be quiet! All you have seen is a woman in love who waited a lifetime for the man who could love her back. Well, there is another side of me, Justin, and you're going to see it. I want to leave now, Ryan. I want to be with my husband.
Okay. All right, if we go, Mrs. Cook will give you our names and where we can be located. I'll take you over here,
And
Ryan.
we're coming along, too. This is Mrs. Wheeler's son. Iris Wheeler. She was staying at my house, but she recently moved her things into her husband's suite, and I'm Rena.
Just.
Ricky,
R-E, no, 2 E's.
old friend, why did you and I ever give up racing? I can't even remember. Something about another death, another shooting. I'd like to be out there right now. Wouldn't you? Track stretching out in front of you, bearing you away faster. And sight, sound, thinking.
Justin, they're going to be questioning you. You have the right to remain silent.
Time for that is past now. I've shot off my mouth all over this town. There isn't a soul in Houston who'll stake me now. Well, maybe Rena. Then again, maybe...
No,
you.
Justin, will you shut up and listen?
Officer. I warn you that anything you say will be used in a court of law against you. That you have an absolute right to advice of a lawyer before, and the presence of a lawyer here with you during questioning, and that if you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you free before any questioning if you desire. You may remain silent. You understand?
You heard what the sergeant said, baby. You got no choice. They're gonna want both of us to come down to the station.
I can't. I can't tell them anything you can't, Clipper.
Tell them about the first time. You were there. I wasn't.
The first time what?
The first time Justin came after Wheeler with a gun.
Clipper, that was different.
Oh, sure.
Look, Alex told me that night that Justin changed his mind, and I believe it. And so do you, don't you, Ricky?
What?
Well, we've known Justin all our lives. You don't believe he'd shoot Alex, do you?
Well, what if I do? 2 hours ago, I would have said no. In fact, I did, the Clipper. He told me what Justin was up to, and I wouldn't believe him. No, not me. Not Justin. Justin was always a little bigger, a little better, a little smarter than anybody else, even my own brother, Max. Pretty dumb, huh? Yeah, well, I guess it's time to wake up and blow out the candle. Past time. Could have already cost Alex his life.
Hey, Ricky, how much longer?
They need our statements, Max.
Well, have him talk to us first, because Jenny wants to get Steve home, and I still got to find Elena. Don't want another casualty tonight.
Age, what do you need that for? Let me see this.
Because it's easy to get to the 50th floor. I sent building security and the Sarge sent a man over there, and they said that they had a good view of the windows here at the club. If the shot didn't come from there, I'd like to know where it came from. And on the other hand, we don't have any shells, and there wasn't any hard evidence there that anybody was there at all.
No, there's no shell casings here. There's still a few rounds left in the magazines. He didn't need them. My father. The last time that rifle was fired was when he shot himself.
Lieutenant, there's no powder smell. That's no proof, but it would,
Well, of course it is. Even I know that.
I think we'll let ballistics decide that, ma'am. Okay, let's get you downtown and get your book.
You hang in, honey, because I'm going with you.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but the only person he'll be seeing for a while is his lawyer.
Now, wait a minute. That's not fair. You come barging in here, and this poor man, you try to drag him away with hardly any evidence at all.
Yeah, well, thanks to you, too. That's a hell of a job, isn't it? Going around and making people talk ugly about their friends?
Well, you had to tell him the truth, Max.
The truth? I mean, how do you tell him what you know about a man? Not what he said or how many times he said it, but what you know. I mean, even if Justin did.
Max.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think they ought to know the whole story anyway. Come on, Steve. It's time to be getting home.
You mean to tell me that he can't have one little visitor? Now, that's just downright unconstitutional and plain nasty.
Wait. Max. Ginny. Grandma, before she hears the news, reads the papers.
I don't know exactly what to tell her.
Tell her they're wrong. Tell her I didn't do it.
Then why don't you come home with us, Uncle Just?
Steve, I have to talk to this man first. I have to tell him. Bye.
I don't want you worrying about a thing. You hear? I'm going to have Stryker down at that station so fast they won't know what hit them. Now, you hear me? Oh.
Okay, come on.
Hey, Justin.
Max.
You open.
Well, you going to drive me out to that ranch, or do I have to hitchhike?
Oh, really, you know, Stryker isn't Superman. There's not going to be a lot he can do for Justin if he really did pull that trigger.
You yellow dog. How can you even think that? Remind me not to try to go out of my way if someone puts handcuffs on you, huh?
Yellow dog, huh? Well, if they ever do haul me off, I'll give you one guess what it'll be for. Oh, well, come on. One way or another, Justin's going to need a good lawyer.
Well, looks like Justin's in good hands. Same old hands. Come on, Aunt Vicky, I'll drop you off at home.
No. No, thank you, Sam. I won't be going home. You can drop me off at the hospital instead.
Oh, Vicky.
I'm going, Sam.
Vicky, you and I have both been around long enough to know that emergencies are good for one thing and one thing only. They shake us down to who we really are. Alex is Iris's husband. She belongs with him. You don't belong there.
All the more reason to go.